Hello everyone, it's Eon here, and I know I normally do things here recently about 3D printing and such, but I figured I would show one of my other guilty pleasures, which is modded Minecraft. This is the Direwolf20 1.21 pack, and I probably should do like a whole playthrough. You can see I've got a bit of resources set up already. But the thing I wanted to do a record really quickly about, and a note to myself about what I need to do, one per type per processing. So so if we go down to my basement, we'll see that I've got quite the Geore set up and some golems here that are working away. And they're constantly producing these shards for me. So I'm gonna go back up to my main base here. And we're generating some resources here, so let me put these away real quick. Whoops, wrong place. And I have a mine colony over here that's slowly growing. If you look at my map, you can see we're slowly growing it up. And I have a few waystones around for convenience. But the thing I wanted to talk to you about really quickly was the statue mod. And I've done this one before in a previous play of another thing. But I've got here a zombie statue, a guardian statue, and an elder guardian statue. And I've got two zombie statues here. And you'll notice when I mouse over them, they say it's a level 4, and it has 42 kills, upgrade slots 2, automation 1. And I put them over top of a chest, and they haven't really done much with it. I've done the same thing with the chicken. Now the automation's actually pretty simple. It's a hopper and an observer. And I've got an extra statue core here because I have that. But I wanted to show you really quickly what you do with these statues, because I don't see a good video of anybody talking about how do you do this. So you'll notice, like, I've already upgraded that one, but I haven't upgraded that one or this one. So, what do I want to do? Let's upgrade the zombie. So I'm going to take this zombie and I'm going to put him over here. And I can't chisel these upgrades into him because he doesn't have any levels. But with a statue core, I can chisel him, and now he's ready to be leveled. I'll put these back for later. Okay. And now I need to go level up my zombie. Now I think I could do this one of two ways. I can either just keep him here in my hot bar, and it doesn't matter. So I'm gonna go down to what I call dungeon 3E. 3E meaning that it's the third dungeon I found, and E being the 5th level. And you can see I've just picked up a whole bunch of junk here. Let me go back to my base real quick. And that name is not my name for it. It's a name that they did. Gosh, I need to upgrade that. Let me store this stuff away real quick here. That too. And double right click on that, and any of these drawers that it's connected to, it'll go to. Let's go back there. Alright, so I've got some spawners here, so it's hard to see back there, but I've got a bunch of zombie spawners, a few stray, and a few skeleton spawners. And I've been collecting some mob slaughter factory here. And if you use the ender sword, you can get some zombies. So if you want to do the ender IO here, you're going to have to use the ender sword in order to get the zombie heads, and you have to do some of that powered spawners. Just here killing zombies, and it's probably easy. In fact, let me turn the volume down a little bit for you. I actually have my speakers off, so my speakers aren't picking up that as well as my microphone. I don't really like playing with the headset. I probably should for when I record stuff like this. And we're just killing away some zombies. Very slowly, very slowly. Let's see if I can get this sword to break. But you can see I've killed a few because I've got some rotten flesh in there. I just killed something. So if we look at this, it doesn't do anything. It doesn't look like a zombie. Awesome. But if I click it back, it'll now show that he has 4 kills. Every 10 kills is a level, and every level allows you to do some things to upgrade your statues. Now, in my opinion, the first upgrade you should do with any given statue is the automation upgrade. That way you can set the statue up and let it start automating the world. It's been a while since I've worked with this one, and it's very, very useful to get an ender pearl. I don't have an ender pearl yet. Got a bunch of stuff going on here. You probably hear me click, click, click. Oh, so loud. Let's go to the big sword. This one's got some sharpness. This sword, for reference, has sharpness 5, looting 5, mending, and capturing 3. And I realize mending probably means nothing, but this sword's been upgraded a few times. And we'll just kind of... That's killing them a little bit faster than that ender. Ooh, like somebody hit me with something. So we got a couple of item drops and all of that. Let's head back to base. So I've got my XP experience holder from Just Dire Things set up, and it's got about 700 buckets of experience. It's got a little bit there. We're going to double right click here, and that takes out a few items, not everything, but just stuff that's connected to the storage. And then we can double right click here, and that took away the skulls, because somewhere in here there's a few skulls already. And see, there's also these trophies as well, but these trophies are just literal trophies. The count is because I've got a stack upgrade there. But yeah, I've got quite a bit of this may be modded Minecraft may not be the best for me and my potential hoarding capabilities. But anyway, you see I've already got him up to 27. So now I'm going to come over here and I'm going to take this zombie statue and put him here. And you need a hopper and an observer. And when I chisel him, he's now going to have automation 1. Now mousing over the zombie and pressing U brings up JEI. And I can turn it into a player statue, which I don't really care about. But and the loot is I should be getting some rotten flesh and every now and then some iron ingots. Now, there's several things you can do. You can give them an ink, and that makes it unglowing. You can get it to become a despawner. I'm not exactly sure what that does. Maybe prevents them from spawning in the world. You have glowing, and I guess that just makes it glow. It seems like a useless upgrade, in my opinion. You can increase the speed with sugar, redstone, and a clock. This gives it Mob Killer 2 with a bottle of enchanting, and Mob Killer 1 you get from 3 blocks of lapis and just, I think, any old enchanted book. This gives it Automation 1 and Mob Killer, or no, excuse me, just Mob Killer 1. I've already got Automation with Diamond Sword. And here it affects the sounds, so I guess different sounds for that. And here this is just what you do originally. I wish this was the first option. This shows you how to turn it into an actual statue, which we've already done. This shows you how to make it into looting, so you can add some levels of looting. And spawner, I think it'll actually spawn them in the real world. I'm not sure that'd be a good idea. And then that's how you automate it. So there's the upgrades that you see for this. And I forget exactly. So we're going to set him out in the real world right there. Let me go grab a chest out of my... Actually, I got a barrel there. Let's just use one of those barrels. That way I don't have to fight with it. And in theory, these guys should automatically populate. And it's been a while since I've worked with these. And I probably have just not hanging around my base long enough to see if they do anything. Just so like, and notice I haven't even upgraded this one yet at all. So, you know what? I'm going to pause recording because I know that's kind of boring. I'm going to go do some stuff. And then I'm going to come back and we'll see if we've done anything. So I'm just going to hang around here for a little bit and let my world kind of run in the background. Be right back. Just coming back real quick, so I just got a message. I was trying to break a barrel that had too much stuff in it, but I need to go south and east, because apparently we have some villains out this way. So let's, this is the thing I hate the most about mine colonies. These are way too frequent. And they're really annoying. Luckily, I can withstand a lot of what they give me. I do have thorns, so I don't mind them hitting me. I should put Sweeping Edge on here or something for these big groups. I like to fight multiple at once, and thankfully I can take the hit. And if you watch my food come in, I do have that upgrade on the backpack so that it feeds me automatically, and I don't have to think about it and fight about it. It just feeds me automatically. Alright, so 2 more. It looks like we have 2 archers. Alright, look, we got a chief's sword. I haven't gotten one of those before. An ancient tome. We'll eventually, we haven't gotten to an enchanter's hut yet, but we'll eventually get there. Oh, if you need source, by the way, one of the quickest ways to do that, you see all these are full. Snad is in this pack. Put Snad next to like a little cactus farm like this. You can see I had to stop it because it was honestly just way too much cactus. It was kind of ridiculous in a lot of ways. So, yeah. I'll put that away. We'll put the bow and the sword and the tome, and that's for a mine colony research, which we don't have yet. Let's see, we're trying to do requests of my folks. What do they want? I got a few cornflowers. I got 10 of those. Let's go 5. We're just putting stuff in the warehouse, folks. That's one of my biggest tips with mine colonies. Cartography table and a compost. Okay. Planks. I need slabs. That's what I want. But let's do spruce because I've got a bunch of spruce. We'll do 3 composters. And where do we need a cartography? This is why I like AE. Like, everything's there. I don't have to go hunt. Where's my stuff? I know where it is. Okay, I need a flower pot, brown bricks. Ooh, we got all grades of mess we need. Flower pot. I've got some flower pots. They really like their flower pots. We'll just go ahead and give them all the flower pots. And then we'll sort out. So again, what I was trying to do was trying to show you how these things are supposed to work. And it's their own automation, and I'm pretty sure this is right. But there's something here there. I don't know. Again, I'm going to pause and we'll come back. Alright, folks, we're going to try something. So, we're going to try a diamond sword here. This zombie's got 2 upgrade slots, and now it has 1. It has Mob Killer 1. And I got some hoppers here to try as well. So let's put this zombie back in the road here. And I think that might actually be it. That may be what I was messing up. Now this one I have not done. So that got picked up by the collector, so let's put that back up. And let's put the hopper down, and now we're going to put this guy right above it. So maybe, in this one we did not give the mob killer to, we just gave him automation. So we haven't done anything else with him. This guy still has an upgrade slot. So yeah, there's something in this mod that I'm missing, and that's why I'm making this video, because every time I come back to this, I'm looking at the same things. Here we have a guardian statue, so let me show you again how to do this from the get-go. Of course, it's going to make me have to leave here. Getting these statues is usually the hardest part of everything, so we're going to put the guardian statue there. When you do that, they hover there. My statue cores are over here, so over here, put a statue core and chisel. Now that I've done that, it has no slots, but it's ready to be worked, if you would. So, let's see if this actually starts to work. Maybe that. I really need to work on this one, but man, I am not looking forward. I gotta kill 10 Elder Guardians just to get that. 20 to get. I think I'm better off just using the hostile network to do that. But the Guardian statue, you know, it could be useful. Get me some prismarine shards and some cod and some crystals. So that would be nice. Let's put those diamond swords away and put these hoppers away. I was having to make some cyan brick extra. That's always fun. I don't have any open requests at the moment. Let's so over here in my ocean somewhere, you can see I've got a bunch of different names for different stuff. I have a Vindicator ship, and to the over here we have we have this. I do have a couple of things of milk. We're going to probably need that pretty soon. So let's see if we can level up. Now I do have respiration on my helmet here, as well as some aqua affinity and stuff like that. But yeah, we still go down pretty quickly. Here we go. All right, there's that ocean temple. Let's level up some guardians here. This is always not that enjoyable. There's one. Oh, I got an enchanted one. That's gotta be good. Oh, look, we're getting zapped. How are we doing on breath? We got 4. Gotta keep an eye on that. Let's swim up for a minute and get some air, because we're just about out of air. Thank you for coming up here with me. Okay. These guys are no fun to kill. I'm sure there's... I despise guardians and elder guardians. Ocean monuments are not fun. There's something about navigating them that I have yet to figure out. Like, I've killed one of the guardians in there, and I need to kill the other 2 because, 1, I despise the mine and fatigue debuff, but also, where's my deep learner? There it is. So I do have 1 more remaining before I have the basic tier of that mod. And that's very useful as well. But let's see how we're doing here. We got 7 of these guys. So I'm just trying to get to... honestly, I need to get to 20. Because I think that does sound right, if I remember correctly, that it's like you need. But this is how you have to go about leveling up the statues, basically. I was murder hobo and a bunch of chickens and cows and pigs earlier, which I was hoping I would get the statues, and unfortunately I did not. But I was trying to do it just to have the hostile network models for that, so that if I needed to run those and get some of their goods, I could. Gotta be careful drinking the milk underwater, because otherwise you're gonna end up with water buckets. And I'm not trying to get water. Oh look, they gave me mine and fatigue again already. Yeah, this is really not that much fun. Oh, fish. Ooh, we got some glow. Now, notice I am trying to get the glow squid, and sometimes glow squid spawn in the overworld too. I didn't miss any, did I? If so, because I need like 1 more of those, and I happened to run into a whole bunch of them, and I was just taking advantage of that to try to level up my hostile network. Yeah, if I go after the Elder Guardians, I'm definitely... Honestly, what I need to do is I need to soul vial one of these guys. In fact, let's do that, actually. Where'd you go? I don't want a tuna. I need some air. Hold on. Let's go down here. Let's soul vial you, please. Alright. And this may be cheating, but I do it all the time, I'm sorry to say. But I home, and it takes me back to my base. So now that we've got this guy, we've got him up to 14. And my experience holder just took all that out. So what we're going to do here is we're going to try to... we're going to go ahead and give him the diamond sword. And I've got enough diamonds due to that diamond shard. We'll just make a diamond sword. Won't worry about trying to use up my loot. Let's double right click. Oh, we still got mine and fatigue. Oh, that's fun. Let's chisel him. And now he's got Mob Killer on. And we'll just set him right there in the world. And in theory, that should work. In theory. I think the theory here is that you come along, you right-click them or something like that, if I remember right. I don't think I could just... So yeah, Cooking for Blockheads is in this pack with the cow in a jar, if you're familiar with that mod. Let's get a couple things here. So we're going to drink some milk and get rid of that fatigue. And put that away. And if you don't familiar with this, basically it generates up to 32 buckets worth of milk as that goes about there. So nothing in there. I know it's kind of annoying to hear all that opening and closing. This is my disenchantment extractor. So I have a hopper, and what I do is I put stuff in here to be disenchanted. Ooh, I need to put some books in. We need to make some books. And then I have all these. Now, I don't have the Apotheosis Library of Alexandria and all that stuff yet, but what I do have is a birch netherite barrel. So if you look at my birch netherite barrel, I've got 2 tier 4 stack upgrades on here, and if I sort it, it'll sort by the... I like to sort by count. I have 87 books of Protection 3. I don't know. And then I like to keep my soulbounds right here because these are rare. These are very rare. And then I sort them in there, and I can sort. And I like to do that. Now I have 91. Okay, so if I do like that, I don't have any tropical fish, so we'll put tropical fish and raw salmon in here. But I want to show you, too, while we're kind of waiting around for me to actually teach you what I was hoping to teach you. What can we do with this little guy right here? So let's talk about it. So what we can do is we can put him with a broken spawner, and that's going to give us that. Sorry, I did not put my phone on Do Not Disturb, and I just got an email. Let me put it on Do Not Disturb real quick. Let me put my watch on Do Not Disturb too. I always remember myself to do this in other places. Do I have a broken spawner anywhere? Ooh, I got a couple of spawners that probably... I feel like I do have a broken spawner somewhere. I thought that I did. This is just a generic zombie spawner. You know what? Let's make it a broken spawner. So put this out in the world, and then we break it. Okay. So now what we're going to do with that is we're going to come over here and we're going to put it in here. And it needs 8 experience. And the way I found to do 8 experience is I put a conduit bundle from Ender.io here and told it to basically extract this experience. But there's not enough experience here for it to drain. So I'm going to tell it to just store all my experience. And it's not doing right. Maybe... oh, never active. That's why. Let's make it active for a minute. Over here it should be inserting. And this is never active, so let's make it always active. And now it should have enough experience. Look at that, the experience is going over. We may as well just let it go, because that's kind of what we need. Is we need all that experience. And then we have to, I use the XP obelisk. There's probably an easier way to just put your experience in this machine. But it's going to generate that, and it's going to give us that vial back that we can then turn this into a powered spawner. So you have to have energy in order to make this thing actually work. But it works. So we're using a broken zombie spawner to turn it into... that. But in order to do this, we're now going to need the slice and spice, which has a diamond, has an axe, and a set of shears. And I'm going to go ahead and grab some of the stuff that we're going to need. I know one of the things we need is some silicon. We're going to need 2 things of silicon. And we're going to need a piece of redstone. I've got a bunch of redstone. And that zombie head, you have to use that. Wow, there's a bunch of zombie statues, but these are just generic zombie statues. These get used in order to make the Z-Logic controller with the slicing machine, Z-Logic controller. So I think I already have one of these, or maybe I don't. Okay. I got enough to make 2 of those, though. So let me grab a couple more silicon. And I'm going to need some solarium, which I already have up here. And let's just go ahead and put those together. Unfortunately, you can't like stack these up. All right, so that's going to give me this. All right, let me go on and make the other one, make another one of these while we're here, because I do plan on eventually making another powered spawner of some sort. Now I have a broken spawner with Guardian, so I'm going to put this soul vial away, and we're going to come over here, and we're going to put that away, and we're going to use this to make this. Now I need some more solarium, and solarium is used in an alloy smelter with soul soil, or soul sand and gold. I have lots and lots of gold, because one of the first things I found was a gold shard and soul sand. Where do I have any of that? I know I have some. We have a lot of soul soil, so let's use that. And we'll put those in there. I was making some bricks. Put that away. And yeah, just need a couple of those, please. Thank you. All right, so I need to make this. I also need to make these. Now this you have to make vibranium, which is not too difficult to make either. Make a couple of those, put that away. Again, I'm trying to make the, so we're going to press U for use and make the powered spawner. And now I have the Guardian guy that I need. So I can just spawn these guys off as I need them to be. So if I come over here, let's see, has anybody generated anything yet? Nope. One of my current builders just finished doing stuff. So, yeah, there's something I'm missing with this mod, excuse me. I think I've seen different things that like, oh, you have to come over here and you have to click them, or you have to touch them, or you have to have, you know, use a user mod, you know, right clicker mod, and I'm not getting anything off of these. And maybe I shouldn't even post this, but I probably will post it because I'm almost recording this for for almost 30 minutes now. But before we do that, let me show you what I'm going to do with this. So I'm going to go to Dungeon 3E, and this place is, there's a couple of things I left behind, and thankfully. So this is kind of just my spawner world. It's the 5th level of a dungeon. Over here again is the zombie and stray and skeletons, lots and lots of those. Over here I have some spider spawners because I needed some spider eyes. There's my nether portal because I just hate hearing the vibration of that. But this right here is what I really am going to be looking into. So let's take out a couple of those, and we're going to put our spawner right in here. So I'm gonna come over here. Now I have this set up with a slab, so I have to crouch and I walk in. And so what we're gonna do is we'll put that there, and we're gonna put that spawner there. That'll give it some power, which apparently I have no juice. So I have a statue bat powered spawner. I have a ghast powered spawner, I guess because I'm sadistic. And then I have an ancient knight spawner as well. Now these spawners, oh, I forgot I need a capacitor. I do like to have them as not always active, but active with signal, because that just makes them easier to work with. So I happen to have a few levers stowed away right here. And what we'll do right here is we'll just, we'll put, actually I need a brick. Let's just take this one right here and put that there and put that there. So as long as you remember over here, there's some more soul sand. That stuff's going away inside my thing. So I've got some lava here because this right here is a magmator. Now this is a starter magmator, so you know what? Let's take this back to base because I do want to do that, and I need a capacitor anyway. So let's come over here back to base, and I need a capacitor. Not those types of capacitors, please. I had a few stowed away over here, but I think I used them all. So I guess I'm going to have to make a capacitor. Where's it at over here? Basic capacitor's good enough. Can we make a double layer capacitor? Probably. Need coal dust. That's not too hard to make. Let's make a few of these. Coal dust is simple enough to make. Take a stack of coal and stick it in the sag mill. And by the way, you get grains of affinity if you need them. You get them from just doing deep slate. Oh, I get some sulfur too. Look at that. I don't know what I'm going to do with that, but I have it. Let's see what we can do to make these. Ooh, I need basic capacitors. I need casings. Luckily, I have these things set up as automation. Go ahead and make 100 of those, please, AE. I need capacitors. I need these things, too. So, let's just make them by hand. Ooh, we need some dielectric paste. So that's probably our slowdown point. We'll let that generate for a minute. Yeah, so we're going to put those in there. Yeah, I need to get some books, don't I? I need to go sort all that out. The problem is with the armory stuff is that you, I need to make as much of this as I can, too. I'm going to make like 400 of those. I hate to use blaze powder, but I've got plenty of blaze rods because I have those on the hostile network. Alright, so now we've done that. Let's go there. Oh, we need to make some capacitors. Make some of those capacitors, some power capacitors, so make some of those, please. Alright, so we're going to do that. We're going to upgrade that. Ooh, we need to make some energized steel. So that's, so I've got a stack of gold, a stack of iron. Going to come down here. Now I have this set up. Do I have, yes, I've got a full thing of power. So let's put a thing of gold and iron in here. Now I'm not a laser IO expert, but, and so I think I have this on a way too slow delay. But basically it'll pull one of those over at a time for me. You know, so down, extract, and it's on like a 300. So if you, I think if you shift, right click, let's speed this up a little bit, go down to 200, and it'll pull those over and makes me some energized steel. And so we'll have it generating that for us as needed. So let's upgrade this magmator. We just keep goofing up here, don't we? Hardened capacitors, please. Just make one. Nope, you need some of that stuff. Let's get that. Yeah, and we're trying to make some ender core things, so always doing stuff with this. So let's do that. No, because we need one of those. Gotta love this. Make 2 of those, please. Nope, just make 1. Nope. Sleep through the night. Yeah, this is going to last a little bit longer than 30 minutes. Sorry, y'all. I doubt I edit any of this because I've already paused as I made this. Get it to make some of those. While I'm down here, I'm going to need a lot more of this stuff eventually, so I may as well have it automating for me. And so, you know, and so what I have here for this to work is I think you have to have a counting filter, if I remember correctly, in order to get it to do like one thing at a time. And some of you probably understand this better than I do. Round robin true is, but for some reason it has decided that, oh, we're going to keep one of everything in here, and that's just random because I was just using it for storage. But yeah, there's something about it. Yeah, right click there. Alright, so maybe now that we've done this, oh, my researchers have made some discoveries. Good. Alright, so we should have plenty of those. And we need these. Let's make 10 of those, please. Alright, now that we've done that, we can do that. And we can do that. So we're going to upgrade this thing all the way that we can. Let's go check these chests over here. Nothing, 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 nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. There's something I'm doing wrong here, and I don't know what it is. And if one of you are watching this and you know what I'm doing wrong, please remind me, because I knew at one time in the past what I was supposed to be doing. I don't know why I went to the warehouse. Sorry. Do we need anything? Oh, we need some kelp. We can do that real quick. I've got plenty of kelp. I don't know why they want all that kelp. Oh, probably the hospital. Duh. The hospital's saying it's time to start curing people of, whatever disease that is. I forget. If you've not played Mine Colonies, I highly recommend it. It's part of what keeps me going. Sometimes I'm playing just to give my builders time to build stuff. Let's go back to Dungeon 3E. Alright. So we're going to come over here to my powered spawners. Oh, and by the way, this over here is my blazes. So you could, I've got a blaze spawner in there. And I keep them blocked up because they have a nasty habit of clicking through. And then I have one more set of spawners over here. And that's, I lucked up and got an ancient knight spawn egg. And look at that, them spawning. And that is just going to kill those guys automatically for me. Why do I want these guys? For that right there. That's worth the price of admission. And so they just added the mob grinding utilities in a pretty recent version of the Modpack as we talk about it. But this just randomly spawns, and this is not a powered spawner. That's a apotheosis spawner. So I did put a couple of fans in there to kind of blow them forward. Just come on back here, and, give you some more netherite scraps. So yeah, it's almost like a cheaty way to get that stuff, but it is what it is. It's modded Minecraft. So let's put that there, and right click on here and click there to put some lava in that machine. And I want to turn that powered spawner on. I want that to work. Okay, it went through that lava pretty quick. Power, you need to upgrade the tank capacity of these things when they go up tiers as well. It's generating some back power there. Okay, so anyway, while that's working, now the powered spawners, oh yeah, duh, we need the capacitors. Well, it's building up a good reservoir of stuff there. So yeah, so this is now empty. That's kind of bad. Wow, I'm all over the place, aren't I, folks? Sorry. Let's go to capacitor, and I want to do a double layer. I really want to do an octadactic. Can we do that? We can. Let's do an octadaic capacitor. Those are the highest tier. And I'm going to come down real quick because I do have a lava farm going right here. Dripstone and Dripstone love renewable lava. One of the best things they ever did in modded Minecraft. And let's suck up. Now, another thing, if anybody knows the best that just happens to be watching my video, how can I automatically pull this fluid, this lava out? So I've got down here, if you'll see, I've got like about 5 of these. These are fluid hoppers, and I'm not really familiar with them, but it's given me a little bit of material here. So we'll suck that up real quick and use that too. And yeah, let's go back to the killing halls. So we're going to come over here and go to this spawner, and we're going to put that capacitor in, which gives it a fair amount of room for juice. And yeah, oh, I left that stupid statue bat. Look, it's a statue bat. So like I said, I do have these guys as a spawner, and here's a guardian. You gotta love the fact that these guys are just, they're fish out of water. Let me get out of here for a second and turn this off because I left the statue behind. And yeah, we might just, I don't want to leave them because there's a good chance that they may despawn and all that power is going to have been wasted away. So let's kill them and get some drops off of them. And it would do progress. So yeah, so I had the powered knight, the ancient knights here, which is the same guys I have down here. These guys are just for free, and those guys require power. Now, of course, if I get a guardian spawn egg, which is why I have capturing on my sword, then you can just right-click a spawner, and they'll generate automatically. Then you put a comparator on there, and that works. Put that away. Put away the statue core. Store every one of those we can get. Yeah, so yeah, that's what's going on there. So yeah, I don't know what is going on with my guys here. This is just going to break him. Right clicking, it's not going to do anything. Hitting it with the sword's not really doing anything. Yeah, I don't know. So anyway, I'm going to stop this video here. I know this is a little bit different from my normal fare, and I imagine some of you are probably like, it's close to the end of October. Are you going to update us on any of the 3D printing stuff? And yeah, I need to get on that too. So I guess I should go do that. Thanks for watching, and talk to you soon.